there, my friends. It's been a little while since I have made a video. I just wanted to come on this morning to let you know where I'm at with my first week on Slimming World, in addition to where my channel may be going from here, or maybe not. I'm not really sure, but let's get right down to it. This past week has been absolutely wonderful. I have completely enjoyed the freedom of not having to calorie count, and also eating foods that are mostly nutritious and some maybe not. I would say the least nutritious food I've eaten is a Nutrisystem entree or lunch, dinner entree or lunch entree, or a shake. I don't look at those things as being junk food, although they are processed. The reason that I decided to go back to Slimming World was because I needed balance. I could not any longer do the calorie counting. It was very easy. It brought me back to before I did Nutrisystem over a year ago. I was calorie counting and I wasn't being successful just prior to starting Nutrisystem. And I would have a feeling, although I don't really entirely remember, that I was out of balance. I was getting frustrated. I was going up and down, and I wanted to try something new and refreshing. And lo and behold, I did Nutrisystem, and I was very successful on that in taking off an additional 15 pounds from the 30 that I had gained. Anyway, bringing me to here. Last summer, I did achieve, for one hot minute, 129 pounds, which was my goal, to return back to that. I finally settled on 133.8 as being my goal, partly because it gave me the opportunity to become a lifetime member at Weight Watchers. Some of you may remember if you've been around a while, and I was very interested in having that achievement, and also returning back to meetings with my coach Michelle. So I did that, and I continued with my calorie counting for the most part, and I did great up until the end of January. Even through Christmas, I ate things that I wanted to eat. I didn't feel deprived. But since I've decided to do more of whole food eating, with not mostly plant-based, but a lot more plant-based, it has become very overwhelming to track. And what's happened is I end up night eating because I'm frustrated. I'm feeling deprived because the calories are going by before the end of the day, and I don't have maybe more than 500 or 600 left. And then should I increase? Should I decrease? It just got out of control for me. I'll leave it at that. Very bad place to be. And I started gaining weight because, great, do good all day and then eat at night, or on the weekends just go off and have cheese and whatever else, and lots of breads and whatever, doesn't work well. Not for me anyway. So speeding up, I don't know what it was. I think it was a friend of mine who was doing Slimming World, who was thinking about possibly returning, that or maybe not. I maybe just was going through my books, because I did show you the 4 books, and I'm going to put it up here again. I did show it on Instagram, my Facebook group, and in our weight loss group. The 4 books that have brought me to this point, that I've been researching and reading, really heavy duty for the last couple of months. Those books steered me in the direction I wanted to go in, even more than before I read them. And I got like an epiphany, the light bulb click. While I was going through my stuff, Slimming World came popping out. I did Slimming World for a very, very, very short period of time. In December of last year, I think I signed up on December 22nd, in fact. And the reason being is I was still eating a lot of processed foods. I had a house full of Weight Watcher snacks, and lots of Nutrisystem snacks and desserts and whatnot. And I was just not able to, I didn't feel, it was too drastic. Now things have changed. I have really, in the last week, seen, by doing this plan religiously for 7 days, that I can do it all. In other words, I can do it all, that it will satisfy my needs, my individual needs. This is all very individual. We all have a lot of issues that may be similar, but the way we resolve them is very, very individual. So for me, I get to have my Nutrisystem. If I'm rotating it around. If I want to have Nutrisystem, because I do like, I'm trying not to eat cold cuts. I have a lot of Nutrisystem vegetarian. I still have some meat left, entrees with meat. But for the most part, this last order that I put in just prior to 20 Slimming World again, I, I put in all for vegetarian and savory snacks for the most part. And whatever else was not savory, Jim will eat because I'm not interested in having them. Does that mean I can't? No, I just am not interested. I'd rather spend my sins, as they call it, synergy. I get 15 a day, preferably less than 10, between 5 and 10. But I do get 15 if I want to use them. And what I'm doing is I'm using them without getting into something that I don't feel equipped enough to explain to you. I'm using them in a way that works with the plan. Let's just leave it at that. Beautifully with the plan. And I still have the options of, if I want olive oil, I can do that. It doesn't cost, it really is beautiful. The whole thing to me is just exactly what I need at this point in my life. So my hope is that this is not calorie counting. This is not Weight Watchers. This is not any other plan. It is Slimming World. It gives you freedom. It gives me the freedom that I need in my life at this age. I have been doing this for oh my God, for decades. I've been on a diet for decades. Okay. Over 5 decades. So it's time for me to move forward, which is what I've been trying to do for the 2 years that I have been calorie counting to get those 30 off and then onto Nutrisystem and so forth. So this is the next step in my journey, and I think it's the final step. I'm learning how to incorporate things in the way that that meets my needs, and it's a beautiful thing. I see no reason why I can't continue. So on that note, I don't quite know what will happen with my channel. Being honest with you, I don't know that there's a need for me to have a channel out there. I really don't feel, with the amount of subscribers that I have and the amount of people that actually watch, I can help you in a different way. I can help you through Messenger and through Facebook and Instagram. I don't think that my videos are needed. If you feel otherwise, please let me know. I'm not looking for votes of confidence or anything. I just feel the amount of time that I have to put into this and energy is not really needed. So I may come on until I get to goal once a week to give you the update on where I'm at, and maybe do some sort of, I don't know if I'll do the shorts or I'll put pictures of the food and narrate it, put them all together to make it like a 1-minute video. I don't know. I'm not committal at this point. I hope you don't mind. And for those of you who do, I'm terribly sorry. It's not that you don't matter to me. You matter to me very much. It's a matter of that my channel is healthy living, because healthy eating is really just not enough to be healthy. You need to have a healthy lifestyle. And in order for me to maintain that, I have to pick and choose very selectively at this point in time where I spend my time. I'm sure you can understand that. So I never did this to make money. Please, I'm retired. But I do have obligations in my life. And the stress of having too many obligations, as you all know, can bring bad things. And I just, at this point in time, will leave that right there. So what did I lose this week? I was 140 pounds, and I am now 137.2. I do not feel deprived. I ate everything that I enjoyed, and I enjoyed everything I ate. I ate exactly what I felt I wanted to eat, and I'm ready for another good week. So hopefully I'll at least see you next week for my next update. I want to try to get to 129. If it happens or not, it'll just be fun trying. Because honestly, the most important thing to me right now is my health and well-being, and that I am eating the things I feel nutritionally are good for me to eat. Okay. So in the meantime, I wish you all well. I hope you're all doing well. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments. And I will look forward to sending you these hugs and seeing you next time. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.